What's happening, everyone? BQ Something Diff here, and today I'm going to give you my first impressions on the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha. Keep in mind that these are my opinions, yours very much may differ, so let's get into it. Let's talk about the guns. The guns in this alpha build all feel surprisingly good. A lot of them are very competitive, which will lead to a lot of variety around the map. That's when people aren't all running around with the AK-74U. Hopefully that gets adjusted, hopefully it gets nerfed, but not nerfed into oblivion like Call of Duty has been known to do in the past. My favorite assault rifle is probably the XM4 just due to the fact that I've used it the most. I feel like it reminds me a lot of the Commando from Black Ops 1. Very similar. Kind of shoots like a laser beam. Same damage output. It feels really good. I have used it a lot. I haven't used the other ARs as much, but the other ones do feel good as well. My favorite sub, this should be no surprise, the AK-74U is hands down the best gun in the game. I know this thing is going to get nerfed for the beta and probably the full release, so I'm trying to enjoy it while I can, and unfortunately, so are a lot of people as well. Pretty much everybody is running this thing. LMGs are very unusable in my opinion. I felt they were very underwhelming. I wasn't a huge fan of them. With that being said, I don't have a lot of time played with them, so further playtime might be required to get a full assessment of the LMGs. Tactical rifles are fun to use. The M16 plays like a classic M16. Not as powerful as in years past, but still very reliable two-burst kill. Both of the snipers are super fun to use. Treyarch has said that they made them super easy to use in order to gain feedback in their performance. They did confirm that there will be balancing added to them come the beta, and unfortunately they will be nerfed. What they will do to nerf them, I'm unsure. Probably nerf a little bit of the ADS, probably add a little flinch, and there could be some other things as well. I've seen a lot of people complaining about the guns not feeling as good as Modern Warfare in your hands or looking as good, but in my opinion the guns feel and sound really good, and you have to keep in mind that this is an alpha, so there are going to be tune-ups before the full release. Time to kill feels really good. I think it's right where it needs to be. That perfect medium between Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare. If anything, I think it could be a little slower, more on par with Black Ops 4. I was a big fan of the time to kill in that game. It was pretty much perfect for what I like in a Call of Duty. Modern Warfare is a little bit too fast for me. The score streaks that I've used all feel pretty good and relatively fair in terms of score needed to attain them. In terms of the score not resetting upon death, I don't mind it actually. I thought I would hate it, but I didn't see an abundance of high score streaks being used, which is due to the fact that the score needed to get them is right where it needs to be. There were a couple of games where I ran into guys that got chopper gunners. There's usually one or two attack helicopters a game. But if Chopper Gunner is one of the highest score streaks in the game, and I've only seen it a couple of times in my 2 days of playing this alpha, then I feel like the score is right where it needs to be. All in all, I think the score streaks are all phenomenal, and I am actually a big fan of the score not resetting. I don't know how they're going to adjust it come the beta or come the full release, but I think the score not resetting upon death is going to stay. Let's get to the most important thing in any Call of Duty game, that's the maps. Moscow is probably my favorite 6v6 map of the three that are available. It's a classic Treyarch 3-lane map with lanes within those 3 lanes, if that makes sense. It plays objective modes really well, like Dom and Hardpoint. TDM and Kill Confirm can be a little bit slow, but all in all the game modes that are available to play right now in the alpha play really well on Moscow. Satellite, I really liked this map at first, but after playing it a lot, I can tell you that it got very annoying on the sand dunes side of the map. If there was more cover over there, I think the map would be pretty solid. There's a lot of snipers that hang out that way, and the way sniping is right now, it makes the map a little bit unplayable if you're playing against a team with a couple of snipers. I like the size of it. It plays TDM and Dom very well. Very easy to get spawn trapped on this map, however. I've been on the receiving end of this, and I can tell you that it is not very enjoyable. Miami is a very typical Treyarch color scheme. I like the way it plays in a variety of game modes. I think every mode will play well on it, except TDM, which is super slow. It's actually kind of on the medium to large size, I would say. And I think competitive modes like Hardpoint and Search will play pretty well here, actually. Overall, I had fun on this map, and you can use a variety of different weapons and still be successful on it. Gameplay. All in all, the gameplay feels very smooth. It feels and looks like a Treyarch game, which is always awesome. Drop shotting is non-existent. You enter hipfire as soon as you drop, so chances are you're going to die if you attempt to drop shot. I've tried it a couple of times. It works in certain situations, but more often than not, you die while going down because you miss all of your shots. Jump shotting still exists. I usually just do it out of habit, and it's actually still very effective. Sliding feels good. You can really rip around the map if you slide effectively. I'm not a fan of sliding just due to the fact that slide canceling exists. I was never really a big fan of it in Modern Warfare, and I'm hoping it's not a big a deal in Black Ops Cold War, but nothing I can do about it. The sound in this game is insane. I think everything sounds amazing, and footsteps are very, very loud, making sound whoring in the alpha so good. I can't count how many kills I've gotten just by sound whoring. Like, you can hear people like across map pretty much. That's a minor exaggeration, but the sound whoring in this game is really good. So if you have a good headset, turn that bad boy up. The one thing that this game needs to have at release is very solid 6v6 maps. I think the 3 that we did have access to is a good starting point. I think if all of their maps are built like that, then we're going to have a pretty good year for 6v6 maps. That's why I lost interest in Modern Warfare 2019. I thought the maps were some of the worst in the franchise. I feel confident that Treyarch is going to deliver, however, in the 6v6 map department. All in all, I've really been enjoying the alpha, and I can't wait to see what they change and what they add for the beta. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.